What's going on, guys? Welcome back to What to Buy Wednesday on the TCG Empire YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over the market for a few specific cards that are related to the deck of the week. That way you guys can actually see if the cards are worth investing in or if you should possibly wait a little bit in order to buy the cards. But the deck of the week that we talked about was Meriden EX and Reggie Lucky V, so we're going to go over some cards with that. And there's nothing better to start off with than Meriden EX. Now, Meriden EX came out in the newest Scarlet and Violet set, the base set. And looking at the price of it, if you want a regular art, it's around $2.50. And the full art is around $6. So that isn't bad at all. And if you're looking to go gold or even the alternate art, you're looking at around $50 to almost $40 probably with shipping. But looking at things like Meriden EX, I mean, it had a big tank. In the 1 month, it was almost $11, and now you can buy it relatively cheap for $2.50, not including shipping. So if you want to make your money's worth, I would suggest ordering enough from the same store, just so that way you don't have to pay much shipping. But it went down from an $11 card about a month ago all the way down to what it is now. So market says $4.12. And looking at the recent sales history, I mean, you're not looking to spend more than probably $4 at most on this card. So that is a very, very good investment. And while Pokemon cards might not have the best investment states when it comes to playability, it's all really about collector cards. When you're trying to buy cards for decks, I mean, paying $2.50 relatively to $4 for one of the main attackers in your deck, but it also accelerates a ton of what your deck is supposed to do, that's not bad at all. The next card that we're going to talk about is Reggie Lucky V, as well as the VMAX. If you're looking to purchase Reggie Lucky Vs, they have promos for 50 cents. The basic art for 94 cents, and then if you're wanting to go for stylish, they have full arts for around $8 probably with shipping. Personally, for me, I really like the promo art, so I would probably go for the promo, but that's also because it saves money. But looking at the Reggie Lucky VMAX, $13.61 for the regular art, and then the rainbow being $18.50. Now, over the past month, Reggie Lucky has kind of zigzagged back and forth. And from a month ago, it was around $18. Now it's down to $14, and it had a peak of around $21. And over the last 3 months, it has gone up. I mean, it was a $3 card. Now it's all the way up to where it's at now, being $14. But in the 1 month span, with a deck that is playable, and also has a great ability that states, you know, your basic lightning type Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active. That's actually really good, and it's before applying weakness and resistance, so that means that it's going to be calculated into weakness. So if you're looking to pick up some Reggie Lucky VMAXs, the deck isn't going anywhere soon, so I would highly suggest picking some up. Cards that are in general part of the deck or that you could tech in, we have Switch Cart. Now Switch Cart being an expensive uncommon, it is played in almost every deck, and you're looking to spend about $1.15 per copy, so that's around $5 almost for a playset, which I mean isn't anything bad. If you're looking for uncommons that are reverse, you're looking to spend probably around $8 to $10 for the reverse foils, but I wouldn't stress too much. They do the same thing for regular arts. I would highly suggest, if you're planning to test a deck and you want to have the cards for it, always buy the regular arts, just because it saves you so much money and you can build more decks that way. The shiny cards are cool, but take it from someone that used to max rarity all of their decks. When it comes down to it, all of the cards do the same thing, and you can get way more testing in and way more cards and way more decks built if you just buy the regular arts. Now, if it's like the Meriden, where it's only a couple dollars more, the full art I believe was around $6 and this one being $4. In reality, you're only spending $8 more for a playset of full arts than you would be for regular arts. So if you want to do that, then feel free. But if it's something like the Reggie Lucky VMAX, where it's 50 cents for a promo and $8 for the full art, just go for the promo. And if you really, really, really like the deck, then you can go for the full arts. But That's for Switch Cart. If you want to invest in Switch Cart, I mean, looking at the 1 month, it's kind of been stagnant, kind of going up and down, back and forth, but it's looking like it's going to be staying at this price probably for another week or so. So I would definitely suggest, if you're looking to pick up a playset, see if you can talk to somebody. These are the market prices, so you could possibly get a playset for maybe $3, $4, depending on who you talk to. But the next card is also Klefki. Klefki, as we saw, you know, it's a good Pokemon to use in Reggie Lucky for the Lost Box matchup, but it's also good for using against Reggie Lucky VMAX as a deck, as it shuts off things like Raikou and Miraidon. So this is a 35-cent rare. I don't see the price really going anywhere soon. It was almost $1 about a month ago, but it's kind of been going up and down and up and down. So looking at this now, it's probably going to stay around this price, 50 cents. It would probably dip down to around 45 cents, I'd say, probably within the next week. So try to wait a week to get them. And the other card that I actually want to talk about is Galarian Zap V. As we mentioned within the Tech Tuesday, Galarian Zap V is a good card to use against Reggie Lucky VMAX and Miraidon because they have weakness and you can potentially swing for 1 to 2 energy investments. Now, having a card that isn't considered a auto win tech card, but it definitely swings the matchup for 45 cents is actually really good. I would highly suggest picking up a copy or 2 of these, as it is weak to Psychic, which makes things a little bit awkward, especially with Mew and with Gardevoir in format, but being something that is a 1 energy investment onto a Raikou or a Miraidon or Reggie Lucky VMAX for that case, for possibly 4 prizes, is nothing to flaunt at. While your opponent sets up with their expensive board, you get to spend $1.50 to take 4 prize cards, and I think that that's something that's a good investment. And the final thing I want to talk about is just overall the Scarlet and Violet base set. Everything within the market looks fine. I mean, you have packs for $2.99. That's phenomenal. It's not like One Piece where packs are going for $8 to $10. And looking at it, I mean, a lot of the EXs and staple cards are priced relatively good. You have things like Arcanine at $1. You have Magnezone. You have Koraidon. A lot of the more playable cards will be more expensive. Magnezone EX and Koraidon not really being playable. They're in the cents range, whereas Gardevoir and Miraidon... Sorry, Koraidon is 70 cents, and then Miraidon and Gardevoir being the more playable cards. They're around the dollars mark, where it comes in between, you know, $2 to $4 per copy. But there's nothing relatively insane with the market right now. There's a lot of product, and the market is actually relatively healthy for Pokemon. So I would highly suggest now buying some of the cards that you might need. And the last card that I actually didn't talk about is Raikou V, so we'll go check that out real quick. You have the regular art for $4, and you have the alternate art for $24. Now, if you want alternate arts, that's a cheap price to get them at, but Raikou V, looking at the 1 month, it's heavily dropped, so being a good contender for things like playing in Lost Box for the Lugia matchup, or just playing in general within your Miraidon list, I would definitely suggest picking up them now, because with more tournaments coming up and more League Cups, they're probably going to show more of a factor, especially with things like Lugia still being in format, though I know that they have the single strike attackers. I believe it's single strike, the fighting type, and it can hit weakness on Raikou, so it might keep the price in check. But overall, I would highly suggest picking up some of these cards and copies of these cards. But overall, that's the general idea behind this week's What to Buy Wednesday. I just wanted you guys to generally see the market and talk about why some prices might be the way that they are. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I hope that the mic quality sounds better. I got a new mic, and so I've just been trying to mess with the settings and stuff. So if it sounds better and you get to this point in the video, drop a comment and let me know how it sounds. I'll catch you guys in the next one.